Hello students, welcome back to our economics class. Today I will take class 11's economic class. We had already started class 11 economics class in Ananda Barta. So today is the next class and the second class, statistics for economics. You already knew that one. In class 11 you have two papers. One is the microeconomics, another is the statistics for economics. So just remind your previous lesson. In first chapter in statistics you learn what is statistics, what is economics, what are the activities of economics. Okay, so these all you have already learned. So today I continue this class. So what is statistics? Statistics is branch of mathematics dealing with the collection, organization, presentation, analysis and interpretation of numerical data. This is called statistics. Okay, so statistics means some numerical facts or numerical data which we systematically arrange. So in statistics, or the definition of statistics, there are two senses. One is the statistics in plural sense, another is statistics is in singular sense. So let's see. So students, so what is statistics in plural sense? Statistics in plural sense means information in terms of number or numerical data. So statistics in plural sense refers the information in terms of number or numerical data. It refers to information in terms of number or numerical data. That means some information which is in form of numerics or numerical data. That means in our class the weight of the students or heights of the students, these information is called statistics. So there is another important things, that is all statistics are data, but all data are not statistics. So this is very important. are data, but all data are not statistics. Okay, students. So that means, let's see one example. The monthly income of Rahul is rupees 10,000 per month. So this one is one information or in one data, but we not say these are the statistics. Okay, if we say in one village the average income of the villagers is rupees 15,000 per month, so this is called the statistics. That's why all statistics are data, but not all the data are not we call statistics. Okay, students? Okay, so there are some feature or the main points which related to statistics in plural sense. So let's see. So, number one is statistics are aggregates of facts. That means statistics is not a single data or single information. Okay, so when the data are arranged or the data are systematically arranged, then we can say the statistics are aggregate of facts. Okay, if we can write 2 is one single data or information, but we can't say this is the statistics. Okay, and some other numbers are there. These are also data. But when we systematically put these data in a systematically manner, then we call these data are the systematically arranged or statistics are aggregates of facts. Okay, student? So remind that one. Statistics are not a single data. Statistics are the aggregates of facts. The next is numerically expressed. Okay, so statistics means the numbers are or the statistics are numerically expressed. So we can't express the statistics in qualitatively or by words. We express the statistics in terms of numbers. That means height of students in this class is height of one student is 5 feet. Okay, height of another student is 6 foot 10 inches. So these are the information or data which we can say the statistics. Now the next one, affected by multiplicity of causes. next one is another features of statistics in plural sense. So here, affected by multiplicity of causes. That means what? That means the data, these are affected by the various causes. Like if we say about the demand of rice. Demand of rice obviously dependent on the income of the consumer, taste and preference of the consumer. Okay, so these are the causes which are affected or affect to the statistics. If we say the production of wheat in a particular year in a country, so production of wheat also depends on another factors. Which are these? These are like weather of the country or the natural climate of country. Okay, prices of the other factors of production, and also there is the irrigation system. So these are the various the factors which are the causes of the production of wheats, which are depends on these causes. That's why the affected by multiplicity of causes. Next is reasonable accuracy. So this is one important thing. That means when we collected the data from any particular source, so this source might be authentic or not. If the source is authentic, then we collect the data is the we get the data are the accurate. If the source of the data are not authentic, so we can't get the data accurate. Okay, so this is one of the features, reasonable accuracy. So this accuracy depend on the sources of data. Okay student, in the next class we learn what are the sources of data. There are two type of sources. So in further class we continue this discussion. Okay, next one is placed in relation of each other. So next point is placed in relation of each other. So this one is one feature. Another feature, so by statistics or in statistics there are various tools, and using these tools we can find or we easily find out the relation between the data. Okay, so this is one point, the placed in relation of each other. We can find out or we can get the relationship between the data. Next, predetermined purpose. Obviously, when we ready to collect the data, we have the motive. Okay, if we have no motive, so how we collect the data or for which purpose, from where we collect the data. So this is one most important thing, that the predetermined purpose. So first we need one purpose. By this purpose we go to the particular source, and from this source we collect the data. Okay student, so for statistics or collection of the data, we have to need the purpose, predetermined purpose. So next one is estimated, enumerated or estimated. Okay, so when we collect the data, we not get the accurate or correct the data, or when we reach to our result, we not given the accurate result of this purpose of or of this statistics. Okay, so this result may be approximated or estimated. If we say the production of the rice in the previous year, that means production of the rice in our country in 2019. So if we can say it's 100 ton rice, okay, or approximate 100 ton rice. We can't say the exactly value or exactly the amount of production of rice. So this value will be the approximate or estimated. Okay students, so see, this one is another point. Now the next one is collected in systematically manner. So when we collect the data, these data are not organized. Okay, so when we find out the statistics about the any purpose, so after collection of data, we have to this data is arranged systematically. That's why the collected in systematically manner. If we collect height of the students, weight of the students, age of the students, so this is not a systematically manner. First, what we want to find out from this data, we find out the average height of the students. So we need the height of the students or also the age of the students. So by this we need the data in systematically manner. Okay students, so these are the all about in the statistics in plural sense. Now we come to the next one, statistics in singular sense. So, statistics in singular sense, that means these statistics refer to the techniques or methods related to collections of data, organization of data, presentation of data, analysis and interpretation of data. So, this is are the method where we using these steps and find out the result from this data. So this is the statistics in plural sense, the statistics in singular sense, which refers the techniques or methods of the collections, classification, presentation, analysis and interpretation of data. This is called the statistics in singular sense. Okay students, the next class we continue our this topic and we briefly discuss on it. So students, for today we have to complete up to this. The next day we will continue this chapter. So for today, thank you.